Pete, I got TG on the beat. Okay, first off, young nigga from the
Never stop.
What the fuck is that?
You know JJ Fad?
No.
Oh, you're so young.
All
You
right.
gotta know JJ.
Was that like some new kids on the
JJ
block type
Fad?
shit?
JJ Fad.
I don't know that name. Bro. It's crazy.
You know
Yeah, we
JJ
rolling.
Nigga, what he
Fad.
sing?
It's a girl group.
Damn, what they sing?
Some bullshit that Ali was just singing.
Supersonic.
Oh yeah, Supersonic. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, I got yeah.
Sounds like some
Supersonic
old people
motivation.
Yeah, I didn't know that's their name though.
Yeah, JJ Fad.
That's crazy.
I'm telling your age right now. Anyway, welcome to
So
the
when I'm 30 years
TYS.
old, I'm about to be 31 in
Oh my
December.
god. Oh my god. Welcome to the TYS Talk Your Shit podcast. This is episode 6. We thank everybody again listening. If you haven't done that already, please subscribe on all platforms. Alrighty, let's get started. Oh, forgot to introduce ourselves. I'm Jordan. To my right.
I'm Allie.
To her right.
I'm looking for topics.
You got a name, son?
King.
What's up?
That's Keem. And
Yeah.
Starks behind the motherfucking camera as usual at Shot by Starks. All right, now let's see. How was everybody's weekend? Let's start there as usual.
My weekend was really, it was good. Yeah, it was good. I went to hookah, celebrated an anniversary.
Acted a damn fool.
I did act a fool. You were there, huh? I was acting a fool. I was acting a hot
the
mess.
food? What? The anniversary?
At the
Yeah.
hookah,
Oh,
at the
the
hookah.
anniversary.
at the hookah lounge.
Congratulations to the anniversary.
Yeah.
That was tough to watch. It's a beautiful thing though.
You gotta grow up. You've got to grow up. Yeah, I forgot you were there. I was acting a fool. I could act a fool with you guys, so that's good. I
That's
don't
true.
get to always act a fool. I have to be professional
That's true.
and responsible.
Okay.
Oh, you
Yeah.
did put a little hot girl post up, huh?
I didn't actually.
No, you
oh, I
really
did. I
posted it,
deleted
don't you?
that.
Yeah,
I
I was
deleted
saying.
that. I was like,
No, you deleted. You one of the deleters.
oh,
What
I
I do
did
today?
delete that.
I was.
I posted and delete.
Keem, how was your weekend?
It was smooth working. I was in Montreal, and some of the best catering ever.
Yeah?
Ever. It's probably the best catering I ever came across at any of these festivals or shows. Osheaga Festival, shout outs to them. But other than that, you know, I'm a hotel body, so I like to stay in the hotels. I don't really go places when I go to the city, so. And also that hotel has some of the best pillows. That's like a win when you just go to that right hotel and get the best
The
pillows.
best pillows, amazing.
Yeah,
The
take
best
one.
man, boy.
If
So let
it-
me ask you a question. Following up to that, do you put your pillow between your legs?
Do I put a pillow
Sometimes.
between my legs when I
Yeah.
sleep?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, not every night.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
So I got, hips and stuff. So naturally, like, there's no smooth way. And then once it kind of like evens everything out. I don't know y'all excuse,
What
but
the hell you just say? What you mean? What the hips got to do with you putting the pillow between
because
your
if
legs?
I
you
don't know.
actually see the way like you're lined up, it makes it weird to try to sleep on your side. So when you put something in between, it shifts. Don't worry about it.
I don't know what type of Dr. Kevorkian shit she talking about. It's just comfortable to me. That's the only reason why I do it.
So like you be like holding it like it's like a teddy bear?
I don't hold the pillow. No, I just put it there. Like, if
you
I
mean?
sleep on my side, then I might put the pillow like in between like my calves or my knees.
Calves or your knees?
Yeah.
But you never hug it and hold it.
I don't hug the pillow. No.
Okay.
If it's big enough, like if it's a long pillow.
Do you hug the pillow?
Yeah, I hug that motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
I
You
hug
seem
it.
like
I'm
y'all-
a hugger. For
Seem
sure.
like a
I hug
hugger.
that bitch.
you
for
got a
sure.
body pillow at the house,
Uh,
like one of the big ones, like the big.
I have
heavy ones?
a. It's not this. No, I don't got one of the body pillows. No, but
Okay.
I got to get another body pillow. I had one before.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You cuddled with it when you went to sleep?
Yeah, for sure, man. I don't care.
Right, ain't nothing wrong
I
with
take
that.
bubble baths. I get laughed
Why?
at for that. I don't know.
Oh, I thought you meant with the pillow. I was gonna say.
Oh no.
Wow.
I take bubble baths and I get laughed at for
Nothing
that.
wrong.
Before you take a bath, do you take a shower or you just get in the bath?
No.
I take a shower.
Okay, I'm just asking. You didn't wash your ass for 16 years, so I was just asking if you took a shower before you took a bath.
Wait,
Fucking
you
throwback
take a sh-
Thursday.
You take a shower before you take a bath?
You don't. Okay,
You
we
don't?
got that in the bank. But
That's weird.
How is that weird?
Why do you take a shower before you take a bath?
Dear God.
I do
Okay.
it backwards.
dear God.
Okay, so the
Dear
reason
God.
why you should take a shower before you take a bath is because after you spend all day doing whatever the fuck you're doing, if you just get in the bathtub, you're sitting in all of that. You're sitting in it, like, until...
She about to tell you that's some
So
shit
you
that's supposed
really
to
think-
enrich the skin, and that's supposed to. You know, she about to tell you some shit.
And
She
it
looking
nourishes
You right, but I got something.
No, you sitting in your filth.
So, okay, so let me get this right. So you really think after you wash, especially with the way y'all wash, because y'all don't exfoliate like us women.
Oh, here we go.
You really think that the way you wash and afterwards when you fill up your bathtub, still got, your little dirt shit all around after you've already taken your shower, you fill up and you just sit there, and then after that you're done?
I think that if I get into a bath after I've showered, I'm more clean than if I got into a bath if I didn't shower and I just came home from working 10 hours like in a day.
I think you'd be more clean if you got into a bath and afterwards let it drain and actually take a shower and scrub everything off.
That's not all right. Whatever. We're gonna slide past that because that's not the point.
I mean, you got me interested. Is that a thing you're telling me? So you did just flip that to saying that's some type of exfoliating.
Yeah, like I've done that plenty of times. I mean, I would never do it after I'm working out or if I've had if I'm really like sweating, if I had a crazy day. No, but I usually soak in the bathtub and then I let the water drain. Well, I put the shower on and while the shower's on, the water's draining, and then I scrub everything off.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Yeah, well, imagine that. Right? Yeah. Imagine that, man. Shout out
I'm gonna ask people though, because I never knew that. It doesn't make sense to do it the other way for me.
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Okay. So I'm gonna ask.
That's why you learn something every day. I want to know too. Though. I want to know. You know what I mean? Because I don't have to do it.
We'll get back to that.
I literally just found out shit not too long ago my damn self. So I ain't gonna front.
My weekend was cool. It was a lot of working. What else happened? Oh, I went bald, as y'all can see on the podcast.
Yeah.
And
God
really
damn!
Right
Yeah,
now.
I forgot.
Huh?
You're not even really bald right now.
Well, no, because it's growing back. I gotta wait a couple of days to shave it. You gotta let it grow out some more before you shave it again. Otherwise, it's not gone.
Every time I see bald people, they're always bald. So how long do they wait?
Well, the more that you keep cutting your hair, the less it continues to grow.
Oh,
I just cut it
okay.
for the first time.
Okay,
So,
you're right.
you know what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah, I got cooked and I pretty much went LA viral because of that, because my friends are fucking assholes. And I gave everybody 24 hours to get their jokes off. That way I got ahead of the joke.
Did you save them?
Huh?
Did you take
save
it
any?
down?
Did I what?
You better
Did
have
you
not
save
taken
any?
it down.
I archived it. I didn't.
Oh my god!
I said I was gonna do that. You didn't watch the video.
No, I did watch the video. I didn't think you were serious.
Oh yeah, 24 hours and then I'm taking the motherfucker down.
Oh my gosh!
Niggas had all type of jokes. I had milk dud memes with my head on. The niggas put me on.
Did you see them?
It was all kind of shit.
They
It was
were
funny as hell though.
hilarious.
I
I'm
enjoyed
saying
it.
you taking it down for what though? Why'd you take it
Right.
down?
Like,
Huh?
what would be the point?
Like leave that back up. Put it back up.
No, because the 24 hours is up. Like after that.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Put this shit back up, man. Put this shit back up, man.
oh my god, that was hilarious.
That shit was wild, bro.
That was hilarious.
That shit was like 200 comments in an hour. Nigga, I done graduated college. I done celebrated birthdays. I get like 40, 50 comments. Nigga go bald, 200 comments in 60 minutes. Like, what kind of shit is that?
What was old boy's name? I'm all on Google trying to look for his name. Paul Pierce teammate.
Ray
What
Allen?
he look like right now? No, you know who I'm talking about.
I don't know who you're talking about. Paul Pierce's teammate.
His
What position did he play?
He shot well too. I'm hot.
teammate or roommate?
His teammate in Boston. Damn, y'all crazy?
Nigga, I don't know.
You should know.
You better not say Ray.
I'm trying to think of the bald niggas on the Boston team.
Not the one he won a championship.
Antoine Walker?
There you go, Antoine Walker.
Nigga, Antoine Walker.
You like Antoine Walker with that
That's
hair
crazy.
right there.
That's crazy.
Nah, for sure, you like Antoine Walker right now. That's crazy. That is crazy.
But
Imagine
Bill
that.
was the funniest.
yeah. So niggas call me growed up Lil Bill. But yeah, man, I like it.
You do?
I like it. I fuck with it. And I don't gotta worry about.
Well, would you? Or what? Are you able to walk in here and say that you don't like it?
No, I would be able to walk in here and say like, yo, like I don't know about it.
I'm
Like,
growing my hair
I don't know
back.
about this. Yeah, I don't know about
But
it.
you gonna say I'm growing my hair back?
I don't know what I would say. I don't know. I don't know what I would do if I didn't like
No,
it.
you can come in here and say I don't like this.
That,
like,
no,
this
that's
is
the
what it is.
thing.
my
That's the thing.
gosh.
I would tell you legitimately. I would be like, yo, I don't know. I might not say I don't like it, but I would say I don't know. But I actually like it. I fuck with it.
I should
Okay.
have screenshot them comments.
But yeah, so that happened. What else?
Comments went crazy. for
Men's
sure.
league game, regular shit.
Man,
But
you trying to listen, man? We still over on the hat, man. Come on.
What?
We gotta exit, man.
what you mean?
We gotta, it's an intro. Now we gotta,
What did Mo
Say
said
goodbye.
something?
to that topic.
Oh yeah,
Mo said something. I gotta remember it.
Mo called me a nipple, Mo, Mo, Mo,
That one. He said you look like this.
Mo
something
called
with
me.
eyebrows. I
He
forget.
called me Head Dead Redemption. He called
He
me.
said you look like a something with eyebrows.
No, one of the funniest ones though. A nigga called me an elbow with a beard. Yo, I was legitimately dying at them comments, dog.
Oh
My god. But yeah, so that was my weekend. So let's get into regular topics. What we usually do. We got music. Monica dropped some new songs. Allie clearly has heard those because I haven't heard those.
I did.
You heard them?
Man, I'm pressing. Man, let me show y'all something real quick.
Hold on, I gotta remember the names.
Y'all
I
about
actually
to,
did
y'all about to
listen
laugh.
to
Let me see how y'all judge people. Let me show y'all.
Who we
man.
judging? What you
I
talking
just
about?
want to make sure y'all not judging
One
me though,
song I
because
think
we
was
talking about Monica.
Commitment. Well,
How were the songs that y'all heard? Because I didn't hear them.
Commitment was good. I don't think I listened to the other one. Let me see.
I was tripping out that I found out that Monica was
This is
12
all
and 13
Monica.
when she
This is
recorded them
activity.
albums.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow! Look at you. You're a huge. Was that you that said that last
They
podcast?
Probably,
Okay.
they can't see that.
Let me see all that. Let me see
I was tripping out when I found out Monica was like 12 or 13 when she recorded those albums.
Oh,
the first
yeah.
Miss Thing.
Why I Love You So Much, I think, when she said
That
one?
Before You Walk Out
12
My
years
Life,
old. She
Don't
look-
Take It Personal. Like she had a strong ass voice to be 12 years old.
Yeah.
That shit was
They
crazy.
made her look old.
They kind of
older.
did.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy. That's like creepy.
Yeah,
But it
'cause
wasn't-
she
it wasn't
was
like-
good
it wasn't like-
16, 17.
It wasn't like Aaliyah
Yeah.
creepy though. It was just
the way
like
she was dressed.
yeah, it wasn't like Aaliyah creepy.
What
She
was
still
Aaliyah
looked like
creepy?
young. What you mean? What was Aaliyah
That's
creepy?
creepy. 12 years old.
Aaliyah creepy was R. Kelly titling her album.
Oh, that. I was
No,
gonna
I'm
say,
talking about
I'm
12
thinking
years old.
Aaliyah wasn't young like that though. She wasn't 12. So that's why I'm like,
When
what do
she
you
was
mean?
like 15, 14, 15. That still was pretty
For
young.
that girl to be 12 years old, then she said she was 12, 13 recording it, or
She said she was
11?
12.
She sang
No,
it.
she said she was 12,
What was she
13 when she
singing?
recorded
Yeah.
it. She said when it came out, she was 15, I think.
Yeah, okay, she was 15 when it came out,
When
so
Miss Thing, yeah.
she should
That's
have grown
crazy.
up a great deal in those 3
Maybe
years.
they did the video at that age.
Yeah.
Maybe that was, I was about to say she don't look like
Yeah,
nobody's.
no, that's out of pocket.
But yeah, so Monica dropped some new songs. You said those were dope.
Commitment was good. I gotta still listen to the other one. Commitment
check it out.
was really good. Let me see.
I ain't listen to. I mean, I skimmed through the new songs. I just like Monica, like all the little songs I just showed her, showed Ali.
she has a good. That's what they were
Yeah,
talking
I just
about.
like listen to her voice. When I'm
She went on the Breakfast Club, and I think they were asking her, "Do you ever get the credit?" And she was saying when she walks into the room, she always gets the credit and the respect that she deserves. But she feels like just on a not national level, but just like on a, I guess, music level that she does. And I don't think she does. She has some amazing songs. Even for her to take that 4 or 5 year break that she had and to come back and still release, I don't know if it's Red Album or whatever it was. She Red Album, thinking of Code Red. But New Life, Still Standing. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Monica's amazing.
So what else you got on? You got Division. Division was a couple weeks ago, right?
What was it?
Yeah,
The In Between song?
I think it was like 2 weeks ago because it was
Wow,
a
I didn't
2-pack.
know
It was In Between, and it was the other song was called what was the other one? The other one was like more up tempo. I didn't really like that one that much, but
I've had In Between on repeat the last like 2
In
days.
Between is I fuck with Division tough. Like they need to drop their next project. Like I've been waiting. Like the morning after was fire.
I found out about them like really late. But their song In Between, I think is just amazing.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite R&B acts out right now. So Division dropped, and then Drake is so cold,
Why you say
man.
like that, though?
Cause I was a huge Drake fan.
Drake's
I was
so
a
cold.
mixtape Drake fan.
Listen,
What you mean? Why you say was?
Drake.
Huh?
Why you say
Well, I
that?
still am, but I don't.
You know, no more.
I'm not the same. But
Drake put all his Lucy's together on one project, and it's better than a lot of niggas' best albums. It's better than a lot of niggas' best albums, and these were
Yeah.
songs that didn't make his album. Like Drake is a legend, bro. Like top to bottom, that shit was is amazing. Like, and I forgot because so much time had passed, but like all them records, like How About Now, The Motion, all that shit is fire. Starks ain't fucking with it, but
I'm not
all
gonna
that
lie.
that shit's fire.
I'm not gonna lie. Some of the songs, like I was never a huge fan of The Motion. So even when I heard on this one, I was like, The Motion.
The Motion, one of my favorite Drake
Yeah,
songs.
I do like the motion. Though.
The Motion, one of
I
my
don't
favorite
like all
Drake
those
songs.
songs, but
Paris, Morris
he
Music.
has
Oh my
some,
God,
he
that's
has
my
some
song.
shit on there.
Paris Morton
That is
music.
my song.
It's all strategic to me though. It's not more so when you saying like he had Lucy's. I think this is always like a thing.
Always a plan.
I think it came real probably about 5 years ago from
To put this into a project, to make this a project?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think maybe 2 years ago, like he had the idea for this, but I don't think it's always been the plan. Because I think he was just dropping these, like, because they wasn't going to be on the album.
Well, no, yeah, for sure. Okay, yeah, you're right. Because
That's what I'm saying.
And all that, but okay, you're right. You got that. You got that.
Jodeci Freestyle, Free Spirit, Club Paradise. Like, this shit is fire. What was I mad about anything not being on here?
I'm mad about a lot of stuff not being on.
9 a.m. in Dallas should have been on here. That's one of my favorite time and location songs by Drake. And then it was another song.
I forgot how much I love 5 a.m. in Toronto.
5 a.m. in Toronto is fire.
I forgot how, like, there are songs that I forgot about. Even Dreams Money Can Buy.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, man, I haven't listened to that in a minute.
But yeah, man,
That's
that-
how she pulling up with Drake.
Yeah.
Nigga re-released old music and it's probably gonna go number 1 off that shit. Crazy. Let's see.
'Cause I'm up right now.
What else we got?
Look at you talking about
Sports.
it.
So you want to talk about this NCAA?
I
new
do.
rule?
And if you guys know any information, you are more than welcome to highlight on it because I just found out about this a few hours before we got here. So basically, the NCAA, do not quote me, but the NCAA basically passed, or I don't know if it's a law, but they're basically saying that you cannot rightfully go after a college athlete that is trying to go professional, trying to go pro. You can't go after him unless you are a certified agent. And that is going to put a roadblock for a lot of, PR agencies or a lot of people that work alongside agents. Now they want you to be certified, and that was never the case.
And what does being certified entail for people who don't know?
Being certified, there's an application that you actually have to fill out. I think it's like a $250 fee. You have to meet the requirements. I know you have to have a degree. And there's a few other things, the experience or like that. They go over that. And just because you have that does not mean that you're in the clear. They have to give you clearance for that. And that never used to be the case for you to. And I don't know if this is just basketball. For what they were saying, it was NCAA basketball. But now you actually have to be a certified agent to within the NCAA, yeah. To go after collegiate athletes, to speak with them before they actually turn pro. So it's we were saying that it was coming from the whole thing going on with Zion Williamson about him. Did he actually sue Prime Sports first, and then they came back and now they're suing him for $100 million? I think.
I want to say yes, but I'm not enough familiar with that for me to give a definite answer.
Okay, so for what I was reading, I think he actually went after them, and so they came back now, I guess, for breach of contract because now he's with CAA. Mm-hmm. But before he was working with Prime Sports. Basically they're saying it's a breach of contract. So I want to say that all this is coming into place because of that, but it's just really a shame. It's just going to put a lot of stress on a lot of agencies. So I don't know if you guys know or want to highlight any of that. If anybody watching could share some more information. I'm obviously going to read about it tonight.
I don't know nothing about that either. But it sound like they're about to start paying the players. To me,
I think
What
a
do you mean,
big part of
NCAA
this
athletes?
was
No.
to spite Clutch Sports and Rich Paul and LeBron James, because Rich Paul is a sports agent who does not have I don't think he's certified because I don't think he has a degree, if I'm right. Because like the whole backlash that's been happening on the internet from black media members today, like Bomani Jones and David Aldridge, somebody else commented on it too, was saying that like the NCAA is like that scared of LeBron and Rich Paul that they put this into place so that they can't represent any college athletes coming out. I think Clutch Sports is putting fear into a lot of people because they're going to have a monopoly on management as far as athletes go, because who's not going to want to sign to LeBron? Like who's not going to want to sign to the greatest athlete of all time, or one of the greatest athletes of all time, who does so much for black people, et cetera, et cetera. You get what I'm saying? So I think it kind of was done to spite him.
Yeah, I definitely think
Just him?
I think it's targeting him.
Not just him, but I think that
they see what's gonna happen.
yeah, like you know, on TV shows, criminal shows, where they got the lines pointing to a bunch of different, and they got the faces circled and shit like that. I think that LeBron was at the center of that board.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Yeah, because they trailblazing some shit that's gonna take over, and it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get real ugly for them too. But you know.
But yeah, so that was.
Like they are gonna pay the players though.
I hope they do.
I think they are. They have to.
That was something that was interesting. So let's see what we got next. We got new artist highlight. Who did y'all want to highlight for new artist highlight? Oh shit, I'm tripping. New music. Keon Bell just dropped No Concept with AZ Sway. That shit is fucking fire.
I know.
Like,
I love the
No
beat.
Concept so far. Sway did his shit on that. Like he really held his own weight. It'd be a lot of songs that Keon sing or you know that I might hear maybe before it come out, and I feel like the artists that they feature with don't really hold their own weight like that. But that nigga Sway, he did his shit on there. That record tough. Like that legitimately could be a radio record. And also before we get off of that,
Keon Bell will be at Glass House this
Keon
Friday.
Bell and Reason will be at Glass House this Friday, as well as Asia and who else? I don't want to miss anybody.
Mark Ant.
And Mark Ant. They will all be at Glass House in Pomona this Friday. Tickets are only $12. So pull up, support. It's gonna be a great show. Let's see what else we got. So I guess we get in the hot topics now. So we gonna go on order or what y'all want to do? We can go in order.
I don't know why. Who put this next topic?
Women think niggas want to have sex all the time. Y'all do.
Yeah.
I didn't put that.
Huh?
I put that.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure you did.
Women think niggas.
I'm pretty sure.
Women think niggas want to have sex all the time. Like
sure you did.
women think that like when they want like. Go ahead. What was you about to ask
How
me?
are you saying this? So women think that men want to have sex all the time?
Exactly. So
with them or just period?
like with them or just in general. So like women think that when they want to have sex, their man should want to have sex, because when don't men want to have sex?
Oh, okay.
And not only that, it's acceptable for women to get an attitude when they don't get none, but it's not acceptable for men to in a relationship. So for example, if I came home, right, and I wanted to have sex with my girl, my fictional girlfriend, if she says no, I gotta just bite that bullet and be cool with it and be like, and she's like, no, I'm tired, I don't feel like doing nothing, and I'm just like, all right, like I gotta be like, all right, and go about the rest of my day.
Do you?
I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to. If the roles are reversed, and she wants some, and I'm like, nah, like I don't feel like it, I had a long day, blah blah blah. She could get attitude and smack her lips, blah blah. Like as far as the societal norms go, it's much more okay for them to get an attitude about not getting no dick than it is for us to have an attitude about not getting no pussy. Because then women say shit like, what was that Beyonce song where she was talking about the one time I say no, like it's a problem. Like what song was that? I can't remember. You know what I'm talking about though, right?
She singing slow?
I say 100 yeah, she singing slow. I say yes 100 times. The one time I say no.
It's called yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. I had to think about it. Like, yes.
Women will pull that. I've legitimately had women pull that card on me before. The one
no.
time I say no, you want to get an attitude, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, bitch. Like, I ain't trying to hear it. But
all right, bitch.
That was my song. I'm about to play this after that.
it's okay for you. Like, women just
said
think.
yes to your number. I said yes to me dating you. I said, yeah, I'm just kidding.
Hey, we don't care about all the shit that you said yes for.
You saying
Fuck out of here.
Saying yes to with too much conviction. You need to relax now.
But I just don't think that that's okay. I don't think that it's okay that women can have an attitude when they don't get none, but it's not okay for niggas. I'm tired of these double standards.
Not low key. I think that it is okay for us to get attitude.
It is.
Yeah, like I don't.
It is. It's okay for you.
Why is either side getting an attitude? Like how sex deprived are you where you get an attitude that you just didn't get somebody that time?
It's not sex deprived, and it's not necessarily an attitude, but it's like a feeling of disappointment. Like damn, like I was kind of looking forward to getting some ass when I came home today, and she tired.
I mean, when do you stop though? Like when do you stop like trying to get some ass?
What do you mean?
At what point? She said no one time. You like, all right, close the door. How that working? All right, bitch. That's how you doing it?
It depends how her energy is about it. It depends how her energy is about it. Cause you know if they tired, like sometimes you could be like, all right, like let her take a little nap and then like wake her up and then try it again. But if her energy about it is like nigga like move, like then it's like all right, bitch, fuck you, like.
Oh yeah, I'm never
You know what I mean?
That tired. I'm never that.
But
tired.
niggas can't do that. Like niggas can't just grab the covers and roll over and be like, I'm going to sleep. Like,
Man, I mean, shit, I do though. I ain't gonna lie.
That's not gonna go over well.
Don't worry about it. It's legit. It's over.
Guys can do that. That's what I'm saying. Guys can do that.
no, we can, but I'm just saying like we get more retaliation for it than y'all
I think women come a little more crazy than us when they like drunk nights and shit. They come
Oh
home.
yeah.
Now that part.
Oh,
man,
yeah.
God
Yeah.
damn.
Nigga, she walk in the house like Michael Myers, standing
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
head of the
Be
door,
That part
like
crazy right
Ready. Be
Wow.
ready. We shoot the text before we get there.
shit is a nightmare. Your girl coming home
This is what's going down.
mid afternoon,
Y'all do
drunk
that
as hell
too.
off mimosas. All you
Dudes
want to do is
the
play
same
2K and
thing.
Madden.
Dudes do the same thing.
Bitch done cut the PlayStation
So
off.
ain't none of y'all ever hit y'all girl or hit somebody, whoever was staying or where you're staying, or maybe you were going to her place and was like, be ready. Y'all ain't never hit her with that be ready text?
I mean,
Man,
yeah.
I can show you, man.
Yeah, clearly.
Feel me?
Right. Stop acting
I'm
like y'all
funny.
ain't did that before.
No,
Be
clearly.
ready. I'm coming through. I'm lit right now. I'm coming through. Like, be ready. Stop acting like y'all ain't never did that before.
I'm just saying, women need to keep the same energy.
Right.
Women
No,
need-
you don't. No, we do that. You do that, right?
Do what?
Be ready.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what's like what type of be ready though?
What you mean?
Be ready. I'm coming through. Like, be ready. Don't have any clothes on. Be
Don't
ready.
have no clothes on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Nah,
just funny.
Yeah,
Motherfucker tell you
I
just
never
butt
said
naked,
that.
like,
I don't think
oh,
I
wait
never.
a minute.
I don't think I never said that.
You never said that?
I ain't never said be ready. Don't have no clothes on. Like I've said.
Why not?
I think I like it's implied. Like I'll be like, yo, I'm drunk. Like you up? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah,
Nah, I
I'm
don't like that
up.
implied. Just go ahead and get straight to it.
But if I'm coming over at 2 a.m, like and drunk, I think you know like what's happening. Like I'm not coming to sleep. Like I'm not coming to get some rest. Who put this? Ever had or gave head with a condom on?
We were talking about that. You don't remember we were talking about that? And I can't remember.
What was the context?
I don't remember. And I was talking about, I think, either giving head.
Was this about bodies? Was this a conversation that we had about bodies? Body count?
I really don't remember. And I remember stopping in my tracks and being like, oh, but that would be with the condom. And I was like, well, who would do that? And I'm like, oh, shoot, people do that. Like,
I've never had head with a condom on.
I've never.
I feel like Keem would be the nigga for this situation.
We saw you turn.
What? Head with a condom?
Have you ever had head with a condom on?
Yeah.
I don't want to know how that works.
It had to be trash. I know it was trash.
Nah, I told you this happened when I told the story about my first time.
Yeah.
That's the time.
Oh, so
Oh, I
okay.
think I remember.
remember.
I do
That
remember.
sounds terrible.
Condom.
Yeah, like, how does that even, like.
Yeah, that's out at this
oh,
point.
the way-
That's out at this point for sure.
I don't want to talk about that one no more.
Have you ever?
the red
I
wine?
know, like in y'all, like closer to y'all generation, like this was a little bit more popular, and with mine it's not. Have you ever gave a woman head with dental dam or whatever that shit is y'all used to use?
What?
You never, you know what I'm talking about?
Hell no.
Dental.
Maybe that's a little bit older than you, like dental dam or like saran wrap or some shit like that. Maybe that's a little bit older
man,
than you.
Niggas is lying. Niggas is lying.
about
Nobody
from
doing
Booty
that
Call?
shit.
Fuck, what movie did that? Was Booty's Call, right?
was Booty
No,
Call.
but like I heard like niggas really used to do that. That's what I'm saying. I
Nah,
heard
it
that was
wasn't
a
no
thing.
niggas.
It wasn't no
That's
niggas
probably
doing
some
that.
shit you seen on Channel 7 News.
Nah, bruh.
Like, it wasn't no niggas doing that, bro. Hell no. Niggas
Oh, no.
grew up off the freak nigga and all that. Like, so it ain't no way a nigga was not no. I'm talking about a nigga coming through with some saran wrap trying to get some pussy. I can't see that. That was just some shit that people heard about. Like, you know what I'm saying? People heard about same shit like motherfuckers be saying. You ever got your dick sucked from the back and shit? Like, right? Niggas used to say that as a kid to the point like you like, damn, yeah, I want my dick sucked from the back, but I don't
think
want my
about
dick
it,
sucked
it's
from the
like, why?
back. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie to you. It was a point in time. I just never was just telling nobody like, yo, suck my dick from the back. I never got to the courage of like, you know what? Suck my dick from the back though. You know what I'm saying? So I never did it, but I was like, yo, I wish she just go suck my dick from the back.
You never had that
That's
chick.
when I was younger.
You never had that chick that you was like, you was fucking with that like you could just wild out like and tell her to do whatever and she did it.
Yeah.
So at that point you didn't tell her to like.
At
yo,
that
suck,
point I wasn't
yo, suck my
with
dick from the
that.
back.
Like, nah, I don't want my dick sucked from the back. You think like I'm straight. I'm straight.
Yo, that
Interesting.
chick is underrated. Like they come few and far in between. But the chick that like you know that like she gonna wild out and you could tell her to do whatever the fuck, like that chick is underrated. That chick is very underrated.
Yeah, definitely highly appreciated. Like, why can't you
that
like
chick
be
is
with
having a hot girl summer, so go find her.
Yeah, no, she probably is. She probably
is.
is.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. They cool too. That's the problem. That's why y'all should. Well,
I put up a post.
Women in relationships should appreciate them women though.
What?
Because y'all can take a break.
The key to every healthy relationship is a great side
good
bitch.
for the economy.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
I'm gonna let that
They're
flow by
good for
because
the
ain't nobody hear
economy.
that. What?
Huh? Who? Rewind that back.
I'm lost now.
Why? Why are they good for the economy, and why should I be happy about them while I'm in a relationship?
Because they give you a break.
Giving me a break to do what? What are they doing?
So you don't got to do all that.
Do
you know what I mean?
what?
Night after night after night.
It's like a
Do
maid.
what?
Like when you
Tune-up.
don't want to wash dishes, or you don't like when you got a maid and you don't want to wash dishes, you don't want to do the laundry. Sometimes she come and she cleans shit up. That's what the side bitch is for. The side bitch come and she cleans shit up. And
The
you-
Okay, I don't
the
speak
same
in
way your
code.
husband, if he can't
I
tune
don't
up, if he don't
speak
know how to
in
do
code.
cars, if he don't know how to do cars, he shouldn't have a problem with you going to the mechanic.
So going to
That
a
man
mechanic and he
who know how to fix the car, be giving your car a tune up.
Oh, I don't
He is
have
good
that
for the
issue.
economy.
Okay, next subject.
You get what I'm
I don't have
saying?
that issue.
she said next subject.
I don't have that issue.
Oh,
Well, we
fuck,
spe-
can we go back to how the weekend was? Huh?
Can
we go back to how the weekend was?
how the weekend?
How was Monday?
How was Monday?
How was your Monday?
It was Monday.
My Monday was actually very stressful, but we're not going to talk about that.
Well. Give me a clue.
All right. So
Give me clues.
why do guys go? Wait. I'm sorry. I read that wrong. Why do guys ghost women and vice
Wait.
versa?
Wait.
What? That was the next topic.
No. I wanted to talk about my post because what we were talking about last.
I don't know.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't even want to fuck with you right now. You talking about, I don't know what's going on.
No, is that what you're talking about my Monday? With our post?
Nah.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Anyways, I posted this thing and I had to because that made me think of it. And I had said that I was telling ladies how guys will tell you to not have your ass out in the same motion, be all up in girls' DMs, liking pictures with girls with their ass out. So I was advising all my ladies to do exactly what you want. I'm not telling you to go out there and be a thought. I'm just saying do what you want. If you want to have your ass out, have it out. If you want to be a little more reserved, be that way. But don't have a man influence you. Because in one breath, they'd be like, oh, baby girl, you shouldn't do that. Or, matter of fact, Lil Duval posted something, and all the dudes was like, man, let's see how these women look with all their clothes on. First off, y'all was all about seeing them looking like little hot girls. Now you want to see how they look with their clothes on. They just trying to control you, ladies. Like, do whatever it is.
Ladies,
that you
do
wanna
whatever the fuck that you want, but also understand that
Don't listen to what everybody say
if the
next.
nigga that you want to fuck with is put off by whatever you're doing, that's his right to be. So go ahead, do whatever the fuck you want. Have a hot girl summer. Have your ass
That
out.
be the part y'all don't get. That's the part y'all don't get.
Have
That's why
your
it's
ass
all
out.
fucked up. You know, the economy fucked up, right? Because, and not your post. If we talking about your post, we talking about dancing?
Dancing.
She was talking about
I
clothing.
deleted my dancing post?
Yeah. What part you talking?
She was talking about what women
What's wrong
wear.
with my dancing
that,
post?
Oh yeah, I thought that's what.
What's wrong with my
I
dancing
thought they
post?
correlated. Did they
No,
not
no.
correlate?
She was
No,
talking
they
about what
didn't.
women wear.
Oh, no, I didn't post
Was
that.
dancing, and he was like,
Oh, no.
woman.
No, I didn't post that because of my dancing post. No.
Oh, okay.
He was there when I was acting crazy.
No, I wasn't talking about he.
Oh,
I thought that
I
was
was
just a
about to say.
topic, like a conversation.
No. I was just saying that because dudes literally do that. Dudes will literally be like, oh, nah, baby girl, I want to see. But, like, you giving all your attention. It's like when guys be like, oh,
'Cause he looking for a challenge.
Where the real women at? Like,
No, but
but
he
you
looking
liking
for a
all the
challenge.
hoes. You
But
liking
what is that-
all
what is
the
that-
hoes.
what does that
Don't worry
mean?
about where the
I'ma say
hype
this
up
right
the
here.
good women.
That's
What does it
Talk
mean
to
if
the
I
good
like
ones.
the hoes?
Uplift the good
If
women.
I like the hoes, does it mean I like the good girls any less? No, it does
No,
not.
but y'all don't support the good girls or the modest
we
girls, whatever you
do.
wanna call them. Y'all don't support them the way that y'all support
Yeah, we do.
these hoes.
Listen, it's so many bitches with their ass
how
with their
many
ass out
niggas
and half
support-
naked on Instagram that now I get turned on by seeing a bitch in a good outfit.
Do you post that girl? And why she got
I don't post nobody.
All right.
We went over this already.
You're void.
But listen. I'm gonna say this right here. This is the problem with women, period. Because y'all just vibrating on a lower level at this point, right? So if the man is saying this is what he want, right? He's telling you what he want. He's not lying about that. Do you not agree? Us falling
He's
to all
saying
those
what
pictures
he
and
wants,
shit.
but he's also his actions are showing different. So
Yeah, because he's still in a weak space. He's looking
Okay.
for a challenge.
fabulous.
He's looking for a challenge through this woman.
Right.
Not saying that he should go and not like the pictures and all that, but that's his weaker side
Right.
tending to that,
I agree.
right? But he got this challenge over here that he's feeding for something else, and he's telling the woman. But instead, right, a woman just won't just. If it's good advice, it's good advice.
Right.
Why I gotta go now? I'm about to go do what. That's when y'all start acting at
Bro.
a lower vibration because I'm gonna vibrate on what you like.
Right. No,
Don't do
my
me
thing
like-
is, like I said, and I there was a disclaimer at the bottom of that post that a lot of people didn't see. But my thing is, I'm not telling women to go out there and do crazy stuff. My thing is, do what you want. There's a lot of times a man will say something, and next thing you know, even with all these women will start to like mold themselves into that. Like, if that's not who you genuinely want to be, if you want to have, a summer where you're, twerking, and everybody has a summer that they do stuff, or everybody has a time where they act a certain type of way. If that's who you want to be, or if that's what you want to do at that time, you want to wear, skirts and stuff like that, don't have anybody change who you are, because then that's not genuinely you. So that's what I'm saying. Be whoever it is you want to be. Don't let them be the main influence to that.
That's fine. I agree with that. But at the same token, if the nigga that you are interested in is not fucking with you no more because you done posted pictures all
Right.
summer with your ass out, you
Right.
cannot be mad.
Of course not.
Because women do get mad over that shit. Like, they press a nigga, ask him, like, yo, what's up, blah, blah, blah. He like, yo, like, you just a little bit too much out there for me. Like, she'll get mad. Like, oh, these niggas ain't shit. But, like,
Oh
no,
my gosh,
like,
one dude said that to me.
like, no, you can't, if that's not what he into or how the type of vibe he rocking with, then you can't be mad at the nigga for that. You can't be mad at him.
One guy said that to me last year, because I have to go to events. Like, I didn't have to go to as many this year, but last year I had a bunch of events, and I'll usually I'm not a huge poster when I go out when I'm working. Like, maybe I'll be on like a client's page, and then like I'll post like some of their stuff, but I'm not like all of my stuff like at this event doing this. Like, I'm not. So, but every once in a while, when I'm done with the work part and I actually get to enjoy myself, then I'll take out my phone and do my thing. Anyways, he had said something, and he was like, man, me and you would have a good time, but once you settle down something like that. I said, excuse me? And I wanted to like really go back and be like, I'm at work, but I couldn't even. I just started. I was like, you know what? You right. Had that. I was hot.
Had
I
that.
was like, had that.
That's what you gotta do,
I was
man. Had
so
that,
hot.
man.
I'm like, excuse you?
Hey.
But that's beside the point.
Just do y'all thing. Women, just please do y'all thing, man. Be better. Always be better. And that's the problem why I say women don't like to listen, right? Because if I'm telling you something that's legit real, don't worry about me, what I'm doing.
Right.
Level up past me. Shit, if I'm giving you some advice, move on from me.
Right.
That's it.
And I get that. My thing is, I've had guys even in kind of like, not the dating, but the talking, that would try to be suggestive in the way they want me to like dress and certain things. I'm like, no, I'm a forever dress how I want to dress. Now, certain things do change, when you get in a relationship, and like, or they should change. But I'm going to, like, I'm a person that I don't like showing a bunch of skin, but I love my body. I'm never going to be completely, none covered up, that type of thing. But I have to be able to date somebody that has an understanding of that. But at the same time, I'm not going to be, ass out everywhere I go. But there has to be a medium. Like, but I've had guys in the talking stage that try to like influence. Well, don't you think you should do this? No.
Okay, let me ask you like something a little bit more simple.
Mm-hmm.
So, if it's a situation where you in a relationship or you talking to a guy or whatever, and he makes a hint at something like he likes you when you have your hair either up or down, would you wear it that way more when you're around him? Because I feel
I would take that into account, but I wouldn't wear it more like, oh, I'm going to see him, let me make sure my hair is up.
No. I'm not saying like every single time, but I'm just saying like I feel like if it's stuff that it doesn't make a difference to you either way, like why not do it? Like if they like it, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if it's something that don't make a difference to you either way, then it's just like who cares?
Yeah. No, that's yeah. And obviously you want to be, if your significant other expresses like what they desire, what they like in you, that's something that you'll naturally, a woman will naturally kind of want to take on, like, oh, he likes this. Let me make sure I do this, or let me make sure I wear that because he likes that. That's something we naturally do. But I'm not just gonna conform to everything.
I'm
that
not.
he
Yeah,
likes.
I'm not saying to the point where you just like making an effort to do it all the time. But I'm just saying like, you know,
like you had those. You've seen those relationships where a guy is telling a girl what to dress, like
how to dress, etc.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
that shit is wild. I don't agree with that at all. All right, so into this next topic, who put this? Why do guys ghost women? And well, I put and vice versa because I always gotta see the other side.
I meant to. I just nobody feel like typing all that. We could have talked about both.
So why do guys ghost women?
So I had a friend that
Why
hit
do
me up.
guys ghost women?
I had a friend that hit me up. I won't say her name. And she was just telling me about a situation that she was going through. And a guy, I actually never had this happen to me. So I don't know this feeling, but she was just saying she was talking to a guy, and I guess he went ghost for a few weeks. Then he came back, and then it's been like a month, and she just hasn't heard anything from him. But before that, they were cool. Mm-hmm. So why do guys, like, why can't you just tell a woman that, you know, I'm not interested or whatever it could be? And I'm in my mind, I'm thinking, or they just want to string her along or have her make sure she's available when the time comes.
Nah, it don't even be that all the time. Well, speaking for myself, it don't be that. But
oh, this is something you do?
This is something you do?
It could be something they did. It could be
You're a ghoster?
I have before. I wouldn't say I'm like a habitual ghoster, but I've done it before. It could be something that they did. It could be some own personal shit I'm going through, which is more oftentimes than not the case for me personally. It could be
her thinking it was more than it was.
It could be that.
What are you doing? Slow down, baby. It's okay.
So
it's okay.
like it could be a multitude of different things. But I've had situations to where it was like this person catches feelings like way too fast, and this was before I was as good as like I've gotten better at communicating. So this was before that I would say that I've become a better communicator. So this was before that. But I just would like go ghost. Like it could be a situation where like me and the girl are just fucking and like she say something like I really like this or something like that. And I'm just like, hey, damn, that's fucked up. Like in my mind, I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. Like you ain't never gonna see me again. Mm-hmm. Or again, like I said, it could be a situation where I'm going through a lot of personal issues. Like I got family shit going on. I got financial shit going on, like to the point where I just need to lock down and I can't really have no other distractions like that.
Lord forbid you ever have that conversation with a woman.
And exactly in that case,
you would appreciate that honesty, huh?
In that case, if it's a situation where it's some personal shit going on, women won't accept that you don't want to talk about it with them. Like, cause I had this happen recently to the point where it was like, I was like, I got a lot of shit going on right now. I'm just like not in the greatest place to be like doing this. And she was like, well, what's going on? Talk to me. And I'm like, I don't really want to talk about it. Like,
but why not?
Because I just feel like this isn't a person who.
You don't have to talk about it.
Yeah, like this isn't a person who I feel like.
Why not though? Why would you talk about
this? Isn't a person I feel like I need to share this with. Like,
why you? I mean, where space y'all in? Well, like you talking about just talking to somebody or y'all?
Yeah,
intimate?
just talking to somebody. I'm not like serious with nobody. So
are y'all intimate in those ways though?
Like, do we have sex?
Yeah.
But
like if you having sex and kicking it, not like sex and she gone and gone within right after or an hour.
It was, but it's not now. Like it was a while ago, but it's not now. Now it's just more like I see you when I see you, like that type of shit. But it's not.
She be able to kick it.
It's not a person that I feel enough of a connection with for me to vent my problems to. I don't really vent my problems to that many people, to be honest with you. Like maybe like niggas I'm super, super close with, like my super close homies, and that's about it. I don't really talk to my parents like that.
I'm the same way.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm only asking y'all 'cause I'm like doing homework on myself. And for me, to be completely honest, I go through that still right now. But like my whole thing right now is just checking every flaw I deem a flaw. Like I feel like it's a flaw because if I'm in them spaces, especially like what I feel like, just speaking for a man, we supposed to be able to open up. That's the problem, right? We don't open up enough. We're supposed to be able to open up. And if I'm dealing with a woman, sex or whatever, like anybody you're dealing with should be a part of your like on this page of going progress. I shouldn't. Like I'm at the space I'm at, I'm not even trying to just deal with it. Like I don't care about your pussy. Like everything is progressive, right? So why wouldn't I be able to open up to her, like, if she was willing to hear me out? Some women can't even, like, some people can't even, they're not even good at hearing, they're not even good at listening. So if somebody is trying to learn you, trying to listen, but don't talk to me if you don't have, like, I don't just need an ear. I'm not one of them people to vent. If I'm gonna open up to you, hopefully, you know, you damn near just got invited to helping me figure this out. That's how I feel. Or it's no need to open up to you. I'll just figure it out myself. Why would I open up that much if you can't help me? If we talking about money, right? Why would I open up to you that much if you cannot help me?
Yeah.
That's, you know, for what? Why would I even attach you to that? Because you'll try to help me knowing you don't have it. Now you're a part of my problems. But if you can help me and I'm comfortable enough to open up with you and you allow me to, then that's progressive to me.
Yeah. No,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
So it's like, we got to pick. I'm saying on something like, not even on trying to be like, manly, but it's more so of picking the type of woman you with, like, to just say that quick, oh, she ain't nobody I want to open up to, but you in them spaces with her. If y'all like having sex and waking up,
I get what you're saying.
Kicking and shit, like.
Allie made a point last weekend that at first I disagreed with, but then I thought about it like over the last couple of days, and I think that like this is why I'm like that. Allie said that she doesn't like to complain and stuff like that. You good?
Yeah.
Allie said that she don't like to complain or vent to people and stuff like that because she feel like people don't really give a fuck at the end of the day. Like, people don't really care that much about your problems. And then when I thought about it, I'm like that with women, like, that are just in my life to that capacity, as we was talking about just now. I don't vent about anything to them, regardless of what it is, of an issue that I'm having, unless it's some basic shit like I had a fucked up day at work. But if it's some serious shit that's really weighing on me, I don't vent about it just because I feel like, one, I don't think that you really give a fuck about it. Like, I don't think that, like, you're going to be able to help me get through this. And two, I don't know, to be real, I don't even know how long you going to be here. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I talk to people in my life who I know are going to be there. Like, I vent to my close homies, my roommate, and shit, God. Like, that's pretty much it. Like, other than that, like, I don't really talk to nobody about nothing because it's like, you might not be here, and two, like, I don't even really know if you give a fuck like that. Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
I get it.
Makes sense.
I was basically saying, like, I don't like to vent for my health. So it's kind of going to what you're saying. Like, if I actually do come and open up to you, it's not that I expect you to, like, help me solve it, but now I'm like I'm not venting just to get it out, though. There's only, like, one person that I'm actually might do that with, that I will do that with. Everybody else, I'm like I want I'm if I'm coming to you, it's usually because I may feel that you can help me with this. You might not help me with the problem, but maybe you could steer me in some type of direction emotionally or something.
Yeah, because you're looking to receive something.
Right. Yeah.
Like, that's what we if you're a giver, if you truly a giver, I'm a giver. We try to act like we don't like receiving, but we do like it. Like, people who are givers love to receive as well.
Yeah, but you don't seek it, though. You get what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. It's tricky because, in a way, I do seek it in a way because it's like you still receiving something. It might not be tangible, but like if I know I'm going to have to do something for somebody, like I really want to do this for you because how good it's going to make me feel to do it for you.
Yeah.
So I'm still looking to receive something just to keep going. Like, I can be stressed the fuck out, like. But I'll come in here and still try to offer what I can offer.
Yeah. Right.
Just so I can get through my days, internally, like, all right, I feel good.
Yeah.
That's another thing. I don't like, this sound weird, I don't like feeling bad. Like, I don't like feeling bad. Like, I don't like that feeling of sadness or whatever it could be, even with everything that I got going on now. Like, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I'm more like, it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. Or maybe I can. I don't like that feeling of just sadness, and then I gotta feel like I don't like that feeling. I'm naturally a happy, upbeat person. I want to be that way, and I understand that I actually have control over that.
Yeah.
So I just choose not to be. I know it's weirds people out sometimes, and when they ask me like what's going on or, things that you might be sad about, and I'm just like, because I just choose not to be sad.
Yeah, decisions for sure.
Do y'all vent to family members?
I do. Go ahead.
I vent to my sister. I vent to my sister all the time. My sister is like another extension of me. So,
But like never your dad?
it depends. My dad, I think our parents, and not to, say, I'm learning that, our parents are still just figuring out life. As I'm getting older, I'm realizing that they're still going through life and figuring life out. But no, I usually vent to my dad. My dad's a very simple person. Whatever, if there's a problem, we're just not venters. Like, he's the person, like, if there's a problem, okay, you got to fix it. So, no. When I vent to my dad, it's because the world is literally about to explode. And that I have no other place to go. But no, I don't usually vent to my dad.
I vent. I try not to vent to people like a lot of few of the women in my family for sure. If I go say something, they gonna try to give their last to give it to me. So I try, but I'm so close with them too. So it's like my day, I'm open, like comfortable enough to say, yo, this is what I'm going on. I ain't got no money today. That don't mean give it to me.
Yeah.
So, but they kind of know my tones and all that. So I be careful about like venting to them because I know they're gonna try to help me, and I'm gonna help. But I be wanting to vent, I be wanting to vent to them, I not really.
I don't know if I do. Like, I don't know if I do. I don't know if I do.
I don't. Just because, if it's a situation to where like it's completely out of my hands and this is the last final straw, like, then I'll go to like somebody in my family, like my mom or something like that. But and no matter what it is, financial or whatever, if it's some other personal stuff that's going on. But the only reason I don't is because growing up, when I did, everything I said at some point was later used against me.
Ooh.
And so it got to the point where it's like, I'm not telling y'all shit in confidence because the next time I do something wrong, that always happened with me as a kid. If I came and I said something that was bothering me or that was weighing on me, anytime later after that, let's say I got in trouble at school or my grades wasn't good, whatever happened in that conversation in confidence got used back against me.
Oh, wow.
So then I stopped telling them shit altogether.
That's your immediate family?
That's my immediate family.
Oh, that's deep then.
Yeah.
You just see, you know what I mean? You might come sit down with Uncle King, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it just answered a lot of questions already about you.
Yeah.
And how you deal. You know what I'm saying? But you should find somebody.
Yeah, you should.
To be able to vent to, because
people.
if you got that from
Yeah, I mean, now I do.
It's tough.
Yeah.
But women though, is it women?
Is it women?
Who was it? Mostly women that
you should have a woman to vote
using it against you.
Vent to.
It was women and men. It wasn't singularly women.
Okay.
But it was just people like, yeah, I just didn't like that shit. So when it got to that point, then it's like, okay, I can't trust you. So then when other shit pops up or other bad shit started happening when I was, in my teenage years or whatever, I just didn't tell nobody nothing.
Yeah.
Because
sure.
it's like, nigga, if I tell you this, like, you gonna somehow spin this back against me the next time I get a fucking parking ticket, or the next time I get a D on a test, or the next time I don't do good enough and I get some shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And that was my whole thing. So it was a long time where I just didn't tell nobody about shit. And that shit'll weigh on you. Like, if you don't I didn't realize until I got older, like, how much not having nobody to talk to about shit weighed on me as a teenager and as a young adult.
That's the one thing I will say, and is that I've always said, like, I want to make sure, like, if I have kids, I gotta give them like a sibling close. Because the one thing I will say about me and my sister is that my sister's the only like, there's only two people I know I actually vent to on a consistent basis. My sister, I can tell everything to. Depending on what it was, I may say, like, oh, she may tell her best friend, but majority of the stuff stays between us, and we talk about everything under the sun. Like, I can call my sister crying, I can call my sister happy, I can call my sister what I did. Like, I could call my sister for every single thing in the world. It's and I appreciate that, because we vent about everything.
Yeah, let me get it straight then, because I'm talking about when I need certain things. But venting, yeah, I vent. I can vent to my niece, my sister. I can vent to my mom. It's different roles. Everybody play different roles.
Yeah.
I go to this person for that. And, you know, watch what I tell, you know, whoever I tell certain things. But I do vent to people.
Yeah, I got 3 really younger brothers, and I like want to make that like a point to them once they get older. Like, yo, like no matter whatever the fuck you did, like you can come talk to me about it. I ain't gonna like judge you for it. I'm gonna just tell you what's what, but I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna hold anything against you ever. Like, cause I just feel like that's super important. But we got really deep there.
Deep.
Yeah, that's what I was about to really go start preaching on y'all, but
Yeah.
I fell back for a reason, man.
Oh, is that what you did?
All
Yeah,
right.
that's my lane.
Let's lighten it up a little bit.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
No, that's my lane though. We can get back to that though.
We could.
I'm gonna get a little more out of that, man.
Let's lighten it up a little bit. I want to introduce a segment that we're gonna start doing. I don't know if it's gonna be every week, but it might be a reoccurring
That
thing.
nigga is
Wait,
you're
you didn't
bald
even
head
do-
over there right now.
What? No. I'm the only reason I'm going out of order is because
Starks.
the 2 things that are like segment things are back to back, feedback, and so I'm not skipping nothing. I'm
No, you
just
skip this one.
no. I'm gonna go back to it. Is what I'm
Okay.
saying.
All right,
Yeah.
just making sure.
So I want to introduce a segment that's gonna be recurring called "What Would You Do If?" So I'm gonna give y'all different scenarios, and you tell me what would you do if this happened. So you get in a Uber pool, right? You go into, I don't know. Let's say you going to a birthday party or something like that.
Okay.
Your significant other told you they was at home, right? They not doing nothing tonight. They sick, whatever. You get in the Uber pool. The Uber pool drops a nigga or a female off at your significant other's house. What do you do?
Hold the fuck up. Say it one more
Repeat
time,
this
Champion.
again?
You in the Uber pool.
Okay.
You headed to a birthday party.
Okay.
Oh.
The
yeah.
other rider gets dropped off at your nigga's house. What are the next steps for you?
Oh. Woo. Go ahead.
I mean, yeah. I'm decision Gemini. Game changing.
In that moment, what are you doing?
In that moment, I will hope to stay in the car.
You staying in the car?
Stay in
I'm
the
saying I would
car.
hope to stay in the car, but I would like to see the introduction. You know what I'm saying?
So you're gonna tell the driver to wait?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, for sure. But I would hope to stay in the car. But I know, knowing me, man.
Hey, homie, where you going?
No, it won't be no home where you going. At
No?
all. Hell no, because
Right. Ain't
yeah,
got
like,
nothing.
if he know where he's supposed to be, if he walking like that, oh
Yeah.
shit, let me see.
Allie?
I might just walk right behind you.
I don't know why you asked me
How
this.
comfortable I am.
I have no idea why you would ask me this.
Well, I'm just asking. In this scenario, what are you doing?
To be honest with you, the part that scares me the most about me, and I told him I do this, the part that scares me the most about me is I do not know what I would do.
See? That's
So
it.
you
Do not know what I would
volatile.
do.
You could jump out the car and
No, that's
drag the bitch.
Or I could.
You could stay in the car and not
or
do
I've
nothing.
had times where I've just been like, I've had times where I've just been like, all right, bet. And like, that's usually,
Game change. Yeah, like it's game time.
Right.
Like that can just happen.
right. But I've had other times. So that's the part that scares me. I do not know. And I don't. Why we pick this next subject? My blood boiling for no reason.
Okay.
Damn.
What would you do if you
Pour
woke
some
up
water.
tomorrow and there was no money?
Wait, what?
What would you do if you woke up tomorrow and there was no money?
And there was no money?
No money at all. It didn't matter anymore.
Oh, money just didn't matter anymore?
Money didn't matter anymore
I would
tomorrow.
look like
I think there would be chaos.
I would watch the show of everybody who thought money mattered that much. You know, I'll just be there for them. Like, you know, it's cool. See, told you, come on.
I
over
think
here.
there would
Come-
be complete
come kick it with
chaos.
some
I'd be
rumors,
kind of
man.
nervous, be locking my door.
But is there anything that you would do, like, since money don't matter no more, like, is there anything specifically that you would do?
So we could just go anywhere and get whatever we
You
want?
can do whatever the fuck you want to do. You wake up tomorrow in the same world and money means nothing. Money has no value.
Oh,
would,
all that. If money has no value, I would like to get to the best beach with all my family, with the best food and liquor, good music. Yeah, that's what we're good. We're good for like A good like that moment right there. If money don't matter, so it's
Yeah.
not about a car or nothing like that no more.
Nope.
Or about a house because you can go get the house.
Yep.
Yeah, I just want to get all my family together. One nice beach though. You hear the water, you get that drink, some weed. You feel
Would you keep working? Would you keep doing your job?
my job. That's a slick motherfucking way to come. that's some slick shit there, boy. Jordan.
See how you trying to play you?
Hey, yeah,
Hey,
Jordan,
don't
you
answer that.
getting good there,
Don't
my
answer
G.
that.
Would I keep my job? If money don't matter?
If money didn't matter, would you keep doing what you're doing?
Yeah. For money to matter. Would I keep doing what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. In a way, not really. Like, you talking about what I do for money now? Like,
I'm saying what
how
you
I make my money?
What you currently do for a living. If money didn't matter in the world at all, would you keep doing that?
I would.
Yes.
You didn't have to worry about paying no bills. You didn't have to do nothing else. Would you keep doing that to like spend your time?
No, not the traveling part. No.
Because at this point, if money has no value, then time is the currency,
Yes, what I'm saying. No, not the traveling part.
not the traveling part.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It'd be over for that.
I would
Allie?
I would keep doing it. I get to do my work in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would keep working in marketing and sports.
What was the other thing that you said? Oh, I would. I'd actually make sure that my family was good. Like whoever needed, like whatever medical conditions. Like let's say if they needed this type of surgery, I think I would spend time. Like that would probably be like my first day, like to make sure that everybody got what they needed, and then I'd go from there.
Okay.
Yourself. What you doing?
If money wasn't valuable tomorrow, I would travel. If money didn't mean anything.
Okay.
Keep in mind that I'm assuming hopefully the pilots just love flying, because if they don't want to work, then it ain't gonna be no flights.
Yeah.
But
for sure.
as long as it was flights, I would travel and see the world, because I haven't done that yet and I want to. And I feel like it's so many different cultures and things to experience, and people just thinking differently. That's one thing for me, is I like learning like different
Yeah, nah, I feel
shit. You get what I'm saying?
But that's kind of like, I guess you didn't few steps ahead of me when I'm saying I want
Yeah.
my family on the beach and all that, because I just want that together.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right, now look, everybody, money don't matter,
Everything else can
right?
come afterwards.
So we gotta learn who we really are. Who are you for real? Let me get to know you for real.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of the status, outside of you having a,
Yeah.
since a kid you had all the shit I didn't. So already you had a different mental for me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, just I want to learn my family. I want us to like appreciate life on a different level. Now let's go travel.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I would like to do everything with the people that like I'm rooted with.
Yeah.
Like, you know what
I think
mean?
there's a lot of things that I would do, but like I said, I would definitely start with like all the things my dad needs, and just physically, and what am I thinking, medically, whatever, like what they need to take care of them. And then it's like, okay, once that's taken care of, now let's go have fun.
Yeah, let's go grow some food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right.
Let's go ride a fucking dolphin.
All right, that's gonna wrap up that segment for this week. I'm gonna come up with some more next week.
I know, that was actually good. Look at you.
Let's see. So the next hot topic: bond or title? What's more important?
Who put that?
Me.
I figured.
Ha ha.
I hate you for that. Bond or title? What's more important? I don't want to go first. Go first.
Bond. Hell, what you talking about? Fuck a title.
Yeah.
Facts. Facts B.
Fuck a title.
Well,
a title is this right here.
No. Because
Name tag.
I guess when I think about that, I'm like, naturally, when there's a bond and the bond is strong.
That's not true.
Oh, okay, never mind. You don't even know where I was going with that.
You said naturally when there's a bond.
You don't even
and
know
no
where I
violence.
was going
Go
with
ahead.
that.
Finish your sentence so I can say that that's not true.
I just feel like there's no respect.
Because I know where you're going with it.
There's
Go
no
ahead.
respect
Go
on
ahead.
this podcast.
Go ahead.
There's no respect on the podcast? Why? I'm trying to really figure it out.
No. Finish where you. 'Cause I know where you was going. Finish where you.
Where was I going then?
No. Finish.
Where was I going?
Finish. Go ahead.
I was about to say. I don't want to say it no more. I was about to say that naturally when the bond is
Whoa, what the fuck is going on?
Come on.
naturally when the bond is close and everything is moving in a right way that you know you progress into titles, not like not but maybe not Jordan. Hate you.
Listen, a bond is always.
I want to ask Starks this one because y'all, I don't even want to know y'all opinion. I just feel like Starks would be on my side.
I asked her what's more important, a bond or a title.
And I said naturally when the bond is just so
And she
deep,
gave me some run around the bush
then
answer.
It leads
it's A or B.
Certain.
It's A or B. It's bond or title.
Well,
Allie.
bond.
Okay, thank you.
I'm forced into these.
A bond is more important.
Yeah, bond is more important.
You can have
I know
a
bond is more important. I'm just saying that when the bond is that strong, things lead toward.
I know a lot of women who have been made girlfriends very quickly, and it holds no weight in the eyes of the nigga that they with.
Right. No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. A bond is definitely over a title. I just, like I said, when the bond.
Fuck a title. It's all about the bond.
Because I know a bunch of niggas talking about we got a great bond, and
Yeah.
they bonding with they 8-year, 9-year girlfriend.
Exactly.
But what the problem is?
What the problem with that though?
Bruh.
What's the
No,
problem
no,
with that?
really, what the problem?
What's the problem with
That's
that?
what I'm saying. Y'all gotta check yourself.
What's the problem with that?
Nah.
About a title?
What's the problem with that?
You want a title?
What's the
You
problem
know
with
what
that?
people who can't talk? What about people who can't talk and people can't see?
What? Where we going with this?
Only thing they can do is feel. You feel me? Only thing they can do is feel. You feel me? So it's like, come on, man.
This is insane.
Come
Where are we
on.
going with this?
I'm just
Listen,
saying they can
all-
only feel.
All
Like,
I'm
they-
saying is
they hear
that,
the love. They feel the love.
you know, for the women out there who
Ladies, I want y'all to know that these are the 7-year relationship men that I'm standing with. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute now.
These are the 7-year girlfriends.
what's
okay?
wrong with that? What's wrong with it?
He said it.
You know
What's
what's
wrong
scary
with
about that? Listen, I'm gonna tell you too.
What's wrong
I'm
with
gonna tell
that?
you this right here. I'm gonna tell you this right here. See, this bullshit. Y'all force niggas to lie to you. Like y'all
What?
force it
How do we force niggas to lie to us?
because what you doing?
Okay.
You think it means that much? Right? Well, it does mean that much to give you a title. No, because it does something else for y'all. A title.
That's for y'all.
It does something for y'all
Oh,
too.
you my girlfriend then.
Okay,
You
so
my girlfriend.
okay.
You can
So
say it
y'all
like
don't
that.
have no titles.
You my girlfriend.
The thing is, the title to me, and then you could do this without the title. You can't put an expectation on that person without the title, but with the title, it doesn't just do something for the woman. It does something for the man, and it does something for the people around you, and they recognize like, okay, this is what it is. Without certain titles, it's like, oh, this is your friend, like, or oh, okay, like everything's like fair game.
Man.
What?
Oh, okay, never mind.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know.
I get it. Oh, that's my girlfriend right there. I know y'all seen me with her all year, but I need to just let y'all know that's my girlfriend. Come on, people gonna come regardless, right?
You're right,
They
you're
coming
right. I will say
regardless.
that. I
You know
will
what
say
mean?
that.
It's up to that person. That's it. But you know, I'm cool with certain titles sometimes. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Maintaining friendships when you get into a relationship. Y'all ever had friends who got into relationships and you just never see the nigga no more? Like you just never see him again?
Yeah.
Or like you see him way less than you saw him before? It's reasonable to
In and out. yeah.
it's
Them niggas.
reasonable to see your friend a little bit less after
Yeah.
they get into a relationship. Like that's normal. But nigga, if I see you literally once in a blue moon, like I see my third cousin from Louisiana or some shit like that, we got a problem, bro. Like
Yeah.
we got a serious issue.
Yeah,
How do y'all feel about that?
I don't think that's good.
How do y'all feel about and what steps do you take to make sure that you maintain
Energy abusers. That's what I call them.
your
motherfuckers, man.
friendships and your identity in a relationship?
I in my last relationship, I think it was very much like that, and I didn't even notice that we were doing it like that. It just kind of was that way, and I realized how unhealthy it was. So now I just make time for me. Like there's certain things that I like to do that obviously he does not like to do or probably will never want to do. So I leave that for me, and I make sure, you know, I have my times. I schedule stuff with. I'm a big scheduler, so I'll hit up my friends and be like, or they'll hit me up and be like, we haven't seen each other, or we haven't done this. Let's all go here. Let's do this. So we try to make, I don't know if that's an age thing with women, you know, this whole brunch, you know, girls brunch and everything. But we try to make it a point to do something with each other, and hang out and make time for each other, because you need that separation. Yeah, you need that separation.
Keem.
I don't care no more because I'm like the person. I'm good by myself. I'll be cool by myself, like so. It's like, you know, I ain't tripping.
But by yourself is good too. Like there's times where I will literally, and I'm an over communicator, so there's literally times where I'll just be like, I just want to be in my own space. Like I'll say that, like, you know what I mean, like, and they'll have the same time. So it's like you just have to you have to be able to respect that and know that, you know, you're going to see the person in a couple of days. You're going to see them whenever you see them. But you need time for yourself. I used to always say this one job, I'm like, if I ever moved in with a man, I need another room because I need to be able to not see him. You know? But
Yeah.
I don't mean, I just need to, you know, we don't have to be in each other's face.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm a big advocate for you keep your friends and I keep my friends. We don't need to do everything together. I also want to continue to have my friendship with my friends solo, and you have your friendship with your friends solo. I don't want to go out with you and your friends. I don't really want you to come out with me and my friends, but if you ask, I'm gonna try not to tell you no unless it's a situation where ain't nobody else girl gonna be there. Then it's like, no, nigga, like stay, like do something. Find something to do with yourself. But with that being said, like I've never been bad with that. Like I've always still found time for my friends regardless of who I was dating, who I was in a relationship with, whatever. Like I'm gonna always find time to hang out with my friends because they bring something else to me that like I don't get out of my relationship, if that makes sense. Because you have different relationships with different people. So the things that I may need to talk to or express or vent to about my friends, maybe I don't want to talk to my girl about like certain specific things, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I think that it's important to be able to separate both, and I think it's important to be able to maintain both because I hate it personally when I got like homies who get a girlfriend and disappear off the face of the planet. Like,
Yeah, no, them motherfuckers, yeah, y'all definitely funny. Y'all some funny motherfuckers. Like, but I already peep them now. I get it. So it's like, oh, okay, that's your whole thing. Like, you know, that's where you at with it. I start feeling weird when I get too mad. Like, man, just do your thing.
yeah.
But I'm not gonna if like the person like reached out to me, yeah, come around.
Yeah.
Your energy off. I don't
Matter
know.
of fact, I actually lost a friendship like that.
For real?
Yeah.
If you don't want me,
You
then
might
don't talk to me.
I don't know if you remember the girl, but she was expressing to me how she felt like she was losing her identity. This is so terrible. I hope she doesn't watch this. But she was expressing to me how she, you know, felt like she was losing her identity with her man, and they don't do the things that she wants to do, and she wants to make time for herself. And I was like, okay, girl, like I feel it. And you know, me and her we were already hanging out. She was with me through my whole last relationship. And so we had got to the point where we were hanging out more, and we do stuff like I like to go to coffee shops. I like to just do things like find new restaurants and just go by myself or go with her, whoever. So we would do stuff like that. And she stopped doing all of that. So I invited her out, I think like a week later. And then she was like, no, I can't because her dude was doing something. And I was like, well, what does that have to do with you? And I do think that maybe I could have tailored it better, but I was like, wait, what does that have to do with you? And she was like, well, he's doing this, so I got to be there. And I was like, why do you have to be there? I really didn't get it. Like, I wasn't even trying to, like, chastise her. I was like, why do you have to be there? Because she'd already said she was coming with me. And then she ended up, like, blowing up in my face. She's like, you always try to make me feel bad that you don't hang with me. Do you remember that?
I know what
She's
you're
like,
talking
you
about.
always try to make me feel bad that I don't hang with you and blah, blah, blah. If I don't want to go. And I was just like, oh, my God. She went off. Like, she went off on me. And it was to the point where I was like, okay, bye. That was it. Like,
You're not friends no more?
yeah. Like, for me, you're not going to go. There's certain things, like, I don't do people. There's certain things I've never done to my friends. I've never gone off on a friend unless it was like they were just out of line. I'm like, you need to check yourself. Like, you're tripping.
But like I've never been in my feelings about my own life and push that off on other people. I'm very conscious of that. So I do feel some type of way when other people are going through things and they turn it on me. Now she'd already had one time. This is her second time.
Oh, so second time.
Yeah, this is her second time.
Okay, I was about to say.
So I was like, oh,
Okay,
click.
no,
And then
okay.
everybody was like, no. Even my dude was like, that's like a 6-year relationship. And I'm like, no. I was like, because everybody has a point where they're going to separate. We don't have to stay friends forever. The way she handles stress and deals is not the way I handle it, and that's not going to be good for me.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my rationale in separating, and I've been good ever since. Never mentioned her actually until this day, but I've had that happen with friends. So yeah, it's not healthy.
Can y'all ever be friends again?
Yeah, probably.
If
No,
you
we
saw
definitely
the
could. I
growth
just
and
wouldn't
felt the
want
growth.
to. Like I don't like. In a way, like I don't feel the need to go back a lot of times. But like if I saw her today, I wouldn't have any issue. She would definitely probably have an issue.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't have any issue.
Okay.
Like, I don't have an issue with it. I just understand that our roads don't always have to go down the same way.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's dope. It's dope. Fuck with that.
All right, so last topic is gonna be a lighter topic. Have y'all ever had somebody I was dealing with steal something from you?
That's funny. I don't think so, bro. That's funny.
Tell them why.
The reason I'm asking is because the other day,
Funny, bro.
a couple of pans went missing at the house, like frying pans, like just completely missing. And I'm like,
Missing.
and I'm like, did this nigga, like talking about my roommate, I'm like, did this nigga lend somebody a frying pan? So I text him, I'm like, bro, did you let somebody borrow a frying pan? And he was like, nigga, don't do that. Like, you just cook, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, going off on me. Like, don't hit me with that shit. He was like, don't hit me with that shit. And I'm like, all right, like, I'm thinking he gave it to his cousin or his sister or something. I don't know who the fuck had this frying pan. But I can't find it. I'm looking all over the kitchen. I'm looking in the cabinet. Nigga, I looked in the oven, the fridge. I looked everywhere for these goddamn pans, and I couldn't find them. So I'm thinking back like, damn, what bitches did I have over here for me to lose 2 frying pans? Like, and who is walking out of my apartment with a non-stick pan in their purse? Like, what type of people am I fucking with?
Yeah,
So I had to think about that. But Allie started looking for him when she came over, and she ended up finding them behind.
It was like, you know how
They was in a spot that, like, it was no way. I don't know how they got there.
Allie? Shit, it sounds just like Allie brought the
you know
motherfuckers
how-
back.
You know how when you pull the I forget, it's underneath
The drawer
oven,
underneath the oven,
and
where
it
it's like
sits
extra storage space.
behind that,
Yeah.
it falls behind. That's where they
It fell behind
that.
the drawer.
So I was just like, there's no way. I'm like, there's literally no way they could disappear. Like he was adamant about it. Like, he's like, no. Like, and I'm like, there's no way. Like, this is crazy. And so I just literally, I started like feeling behind, and there they were.
So that led me to thinking that maybe some bitch had stole my frying pan from me one night or one morning when she was leaving.
Hit 'em up.
So I was about to text like 3 people and go off and be like, yo, like,
You cooking still?
did you take my frying pan?
Hey, man, you know how crazy.
That's
I
happening.
don't know. I don't even know how a woman should respond to that. Did you take my frying pan? Like that shit right there.
I'd be mad. I'd
Probably
be
didn't
pissed.
cook when she was over there.
No, she didn't.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, hell
but
no.
okay, so that led me. Have you ever had somebody you was dealing with steal from you? I've definitely had somebody take some money from me. I can't prove it to this day, but I know this bitch took like $60 from me. I know for a fact.
Hold up. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What kind of relationships are these though? What type of relationship? Is this
Wait,
your
so
girl?
you
This
never
this
had
not my girl. This is
anybody-
this is
Oh,
just like
okay.
these just like flings or like
Okay,
that type of
okay,
shit.
okay,
Have
okay.
you had a woman steal from you?
No, I don't think so.
No?
Okay.
No, hell no.
And this ain't really stealing, but I've had on 2 different occasions, because we fell out about some shit before I saw them again, women give gifts that they got from me to another nigga.
I've never actually done that. I will still give you the gift.
Hold up. They got mad at you?
They got mad at me
Next
for whatever
nigga.
reason. We fell out about something. She gave one
Yeah.
one
that.
occasion it was a gift card. She gave it to another nigga for Christmas.
Yeah,
And then another time it was some shoes
yeah.
that she bought me. I don't even know if the nigga wore my size. But but she gave
Apparently.
Yeah.
she gave another nigga the pair of shoes that she bought me.
That's
That's not
crazy.
really stealing, but that's still fucked up in my book.
Did you
Like
That's hilarious.
Did
I'm
you
not.
say
I'm not
something to
mad at
her?
him though.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying?
Did you say something to her? And
I
was
called her a
it
petty bitch.
And was it your fault? Why did you do that?
That's what I'm saying. I don't remember what we got into it over. It could have been my fault. It could not have been
Called
though.
her a petty.
I did. I said you a petty bitch for that.
That's fucked up.
How is that fucked
To
up?
let the air out of your tires.
She is a petty bitch, and that's another petty ass move, letting the air out of my tires.
You got me messed up.
Um,
What's the craziest thing that somebody's ever done to y'all
the craziest thing somebody's ever done to me?
in a relationship or whatever? Like, you know, bust windows type of thing. If it's that, but it doesn't have to be that. But what's the craziest?
I never really had no bad luck with like super crazy ex girlfriends. The craziest thing I saw
Dude, man,
was
stories on that. That's funny.
which ain't even really that crazy, but it was just funny. Like I was dying laughing at her. Like you look stupid right now. Like nigga, I got out the shower one day and caught my ex girlfriend digging through my trash can because she thought a condom wrapper was in there.
Damn.
It was a ramen fucking seasoning packet.
Damn. That's crazy.
And I get out the shower, right? I don't think she was expecting me to get out that fast. And where I was at the time, like from the bathroom to my room is like a direct line of sight. So nigga, I open the door and I see her looking down with like a hand in the trash can. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, and she was like, oh, I thought maybe something was. I'm like, this? Nigga, this is
Yeah, that's crazy.
chicken Marichan, whatever that shit is
That'd be the
called.
night right there. You
Were
don't
you
get no
cheating
dick.
at that time?
No, I wasn't cheating.
No, okay.
Which is why it was so funny to me, because I'm like, what are you doing? Like, and I don't even think she had a hint of me doing anything at the time. Like,
Yeah.
like I hadn't got caught up doing nothing. I wasn't in trouble. Like, that was just some crazy shit. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's funny. What you got?
The craziest thing, I had a guy pop up on me. And we weren't even like, I think it was like a long fling.
damn,
Let me
pop-ups
not.
is crazy.
Yeah, well, no, you don't see. He was banging on my door. It was like 3 a.m, and he wouldn't leave.
And they say
A
romance
lot
is
of money
dead.
on you.
No, I had a couple things. Okay, so it was that one.
He was. I've never had a guy like vandalism or nothing like that. Guys usually aren't that common to do that. But he basically he popped up. I don't know if he was super drunk, but he popped and he was banging on my door for about like an hour straight. So I finally called. I was at UNLV. I finally called like a bunch of football players to come, and then he left. And the other guy, it was a guy I was dating, and he was trying to tell me that I couldn't go out. My roommate had just gone through this with her dude. He was like, "Oh, you can't go out because of this, that, and the other." And her dude was like in the bay somewhere, and she didn't go out. I was like, "I'd be damned if a nigga ever tell me that." Just so happened, the dude I was dating told me that like the next day. He was like, "No, I don't want you to go out," and I said so type stuff. I was like, "Oh," I just went out, and he blew me up. I think he called me like 50 sometimes.
Damn.
God
And he just
damn.
kept, like, literally, I couldn't get a call and just call. And then he sent me a bunch of messages. It would be like, answer. Then it was like, you send better, answer.
Man,
blah,
yeah,
phone.
that's crazy. Y'all
Like
niggas
then it
nuts
would
up.
be cussing me out. Then it'd be like, I'm so sorry, baby, blah, blah, blah. Then it'd be cussing me out. Like literally for hours. And then my homegirl,
And they
Portia,
say romance is dead.
my homegirl Portia was in the car, and Portia had a restrainer on her old dude, and so she was like, "Allie, I'm telling you, that's how it starts. You got to get a restrainer on her." And I was like, "Nah, he ain't even like really like."
Bitch, you ain't shit.
Crazy.
Fuck you. I'm sick of this
That's,
shit.
man.
I'm sorry. I
was
didn't mean
much
it.
younger?
Bitch, you ain't shit.
I was like 19. Well, because
Oh,
the thing
okay,
is,
okay, yeah.
the reason why she got the restraining order, her dude like tried to do something crazy. So I'm like, oh, he ain't even like. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna ignore it. And we ended up breaking up. I think like the week later because I just don't like stuff like that. But it was crazy. I'm like, there's like he had to wait for it to stop ringing to just call again. I was like,
Yeah.
and then this is so terrible. I pray he doesn't watch this. And then he proposed to me.
What?
While we weren't together. He proposed to me. He was like, we were sitting in the car, and he was like, can we just meet up and talk, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, man. And we had already been broken up for like a couple months. But I came back home, and he was like, can we just like meet, and blah,
fuck with
blah.
Buddy.
And then
Oh,
he
fuck
was
with
like,
Buddy.
That's a Hail
long
Mary.
story short, he was like, man, if I just asked you to marry me, what would you say? And I'm sitting in the car, like, not looking at him, like, I say no.
And then he has like the ring right there. And I'm like, why would you do that? I was like, we're not even together. Why would you do that? Why would you go get him? Like,
I don't even understand how you was able to do that because I would have been able to. I would have like probably hopped out the car.
Hey,
Like,
Why would you
scared
propose
the
to someone
fuck
you're
out of me.
not even with?
wait, Keem, you with a woman for an extended amount of time, right? Let's say y'all together 4 or 5 years. You propose and she say no. Is the relationship over?
Is the relationship over?
Yeah.
If I propose, yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I just want to know.
Out. Fuck out of
Why?
here. Huh?
What if
She's not ready?
does it depend? No, not even ready. What if there's reasoning, like there's good, can there be good reasoning behind it?
For her?
I mean, well, that's if I'm to believe that she wants to be married, and I'm not just going.
If she's expressed to you before that marriage is something that she wants at some point, she wants a family, kids, blah blah blah, then later on in the relationship you propose to her and she says no.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over.
It's over.
There's no coming back from that. It's over.
Hell yeah! Like,
What if
I'm attitude up
Over.
too. What?
y'all cheated before or something?
I don't give a fuck.
If you
Shoulda left me.
cheat, because I done seen a couple of dudes like that.
You should have
If
left me.
You know
Oh,
what?
I know what you're trying to say. You about to say you saying
There was
they
one
do
dude,
some shit bullshit.
then they
try to
proposed
come.
afterwards.
Yeah, okay.
Oh no.
Like, we
I
got-
get
I'm
that.
not.
I get that.
You
Yeah.
I'm
need
not.
to wait.
I'm not saying proposing is like a consolation or nothing like that. I'm saying if y'all just together and you propose and she says no, nothing.
You should know.
Huh?
Yeah, you should know. I can't. Like, I saw something on, I think on Instagram. The girl, it was maybe, I don't know, it was on something, and the girl said no. And
You should know.
Like, everybody, no, you should really know.
You should know.
Yeah,
But
that-
sometimes
there should have been a talk, like, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody, you ain't getting down on what Joe Budden did. And shit, he did it again and got married, and now he, So
Yeah.
I don't want to ever be that person. I never want to be that person. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, wait, what happened with him? His
That's
was
funny. Nigga,
when he proposed to, it was Tahiri, right?
Theory, yeah.
Here he is.
Yeah,
And they were
Shine
already,
Square.
like, beefing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
nah, for
So
sure.
it's like, you should know. Like, don't do that if there's conflict within our relationship and we're not on good terms, don't do that. Because for me, especially within that moment, I need that moment to be, and
It's
I
a
know it's
selfish
just all
move.
about them. Yeah, you can't do that.
Would you ever ask a man to marry you?
No,
You an ex man?
I would never.
Why?
Because I'm not.
But why?
Because that's just not.
But
I'm not.
because
built-
I'm not is not
I'm
an
not
answer.
built like that.
I don't want to disrespect any woman that has girl power. More power
But
to you.
why do you
baby
think
girl.
that you're not built like? Is it because you are
Because
afraid
I
of
believe
rejection?
in, no. It has.
So, okay, so-
no, it has nothing to do with that.
Would you ever ask a man to be exclusive dating?
I did. Not what I didn't ask to be exclusive.
You said, "Are we?" That's not the same thing. Have you ever initiate I wanted to just be I want to be together. I wanted to. Have you ever done that?
I asked, do you? I think I either said, do you or are we?
Are we married?
I did
Yeah.
ask that, and I wanted to know because I was going on dates and stuff, and I was like, this is getting kind of hectic. Like, I'm over here juggling people. Like,
Have you shot your shot with men before?
you know what? I shot my shot with one guy, and I thought it was working, but it wasn't. It was an Italian dude too, and he was a paramedic. This is a long time ago. I was like 20. I know, crazy, right? I've dated. I have never been in a relationship with anybody that isn't black, but I've definitely dated other guys that aren't black. Nah. But I will tell a guy what I think about them. Like I've gone out and be like, you're really nice looking, or you're this, or you're that. I'll walk up to the dude, give him a compliment, and walk away.
And that means what though when you do it?
Yeah.
Is that you shooting your shot?
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Women.
What do you mean?
I mean, if me shooting my shot is sticking around and talking.
No, but you don't do it.
But see,
so
that
that's
don't
your
even-
way
that don't-
of
that don't-
want- I hope you say
that don't
something back to
even-
me. So you don't shoot your shot.
Shoot, I even like when guys come up to me. I appreciate when a guy can come up to me, compliment me, and move on. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, just double back a little bit, Keem. When you ask a woman to marry you, are you gonna ask for her father's blessing?
For a father, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
You go, King.
What if he say no?
If the father says no,
What if you?
you fucking hilarious.
What if
That's a good question.
What if he ask? What if you ask
I'm
him?
starting calling this nigga why, dog? What if? 'Cause he thinks of this shit. Like,
And no, but like, what if
he
you
had
ask
this loaded
him?
up for me. I didn't know that.
What if you ask him and he like to be honest, like
No.
I don't really rock with nothing that you stand for. Like I just don't fuck with you. Like, like what are your next steps?
I'm still married
You still gonna marry?
for sure.
Okay.
If that's me, like I said, if I feel like I'm a man and she love me, I love me,
Mm-hmm.
and we growing, man, shit, your pop, that stagnant,
Yeah.
rotten ass nigga up out of here, man. He can't even come to the wedding. I'm gonna have security for that motherfucker.
Are you gonna try to develop a better
My whole- all my
relationship with him
brothers
after
and
that?
groomsmen's gonna be security.
I think you should.
Are you gonna try to develop a better relationship with him after that?
Yeah, no, so I'm saying it's nothing to take personal. It's like,
Okay.
all right, boom, you know, hopefully I'll prove you wrong, but I'm not gonna allow you to I'm not gonna allow you to fuck this up for me.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
you crazy.
Okay.
That's good. That's actually really good.
Got you. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So before we get out of here, a little feedback from the Instagram post. That what you wanted to get into?
Yeah, cause there were a couple of ladies that left some like deep comments on my post. So I appreciate them. Oh wow, some of them are long, so I'm not about to do this. Oh, they responded back to each other. So one lady said, you know, life is easier with a village to support you, and it's okay. So I posted our last podcast. We talked about women using the phrase, you know, I don't need any man. And I posted that on Instagram and asked for feedback. So another lady said, life is easier with the village to support you, and it's okay for men to be a part of that, and we all are meant to work together. Another said, interesting topic, but I would have to disagree. Men and women don't need each other. They want companionship. Well, they want. Companionship is sought after for several reasons, depending on what your wants are. But the fact is this: if you don't have food and water, you will surely die. If you don't have a man or a woman in your life, you will continue to breathe and live. When God made Eve from Adam, it was because he saw it wasn't good for a man to be alone, not because man couldn't be alone. But anyways, thanks for the good topic.
To combat that point, somebody I was talking to had brought up another point, which was about your kids. Like, I guess he was having this conversation with a woman, and she was saying the same thing, that she doesn't need a man, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, okay, well, you have a child. Like, do you need your child? And she said, yes, I do need my child. And he said, well, why do you need your child? Like, God forbid, I'm not wishing this at all, but if something happened to your child and your child was no longer here, would you still be able to eat? Would you still be able to breathe? Would you still be able to, et cetera? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you don't need your child in the same way that you don't need companionship from anybody else. But, like, it's okay to need that person, because it's okay for you to need your child. It's okay for you to need your mom and your dad. It's okay for you to need anybody else in your life that you feel like brings value, or, you know, you wouldn't have as good of a life experience if they wasn't here. Like, you don't necessarily need them in the same way that you need food and water, correct? But emotionally speaking, spiritually speaking, yes, you may need this person. So that was the rebuttal to that argument.
That's good. Did you read that on my page, or did somebody actually just come?
No, I was talking to somebody.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's really good, because when she said that, I was just like, okay.
Yeah.
So no, yeah, that's good. I think the definition of need, I don't know if you want to focus too heavily on definitions and people just focus, I don't know what it is, but I appreciated the feedback.
Great feedback. Great clip. Keem, you got anything for that?
No, I ain't gonna.
No?
Y'all did it right. It's cool.
All right.
Chilling.
Well, we gonna wrap it up because we had 93 minutes, hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Damn.
God
Yeah.
damn. Look what a haircut to do.
So
Right.
I want to thank everybody who is tuned in again. I'm Jordan, to my right,
Allie.
to her right.
Jordan got it. That bald head king.
Starks behind the motherfucking camera
Lil
at Shot by
Bill.
Starks. And we want to
Bill.
thank y'all again for rocking with us. Subscribe if you haven't to everything. And we will be back next week for y'all. We are out.
Okay, first off, young nigga from the district. Slauson that veteran to be specific. I just upgraded, my new bitch way thicker. My old bitch still hoping we work out like fitness. I tell that bitch don't hold her breath unless she going down. Too important for you